That is beautiful. It's only us in here. This whole thing is for us. いただきます。
I'm literally about to cry.
Yeah, that's crazy.
とても優しい方ですので。皆さんこんにちは、カチョックTVのティナと。
My name is Emma. I'm from Mexico.
オラ今日はですね、メキシコからエマさんとお寿司屋さんに行ってきます。
It's like honestly everything I've been waiting my whole life is just to eat sushi in Tokyo. I'm so excited.
Let's go! 行きましょう。Here we are in Ginza, fancy area.
All the brands are here.
How was your metro ride?
It was interesting. It was a long ride, so I got to see a lot of different things, and I think there are like two really impressive things. The first one is how quiet it is. That's insane. I'm coming from Mexico City. We would never have ride that quiet. Like everyone's like either on their phone or just like sleeping even, and there's no noise whatsoever. And the second thing I was extremely surprised about is like kids will ride them on their own. Like they're just all alone. They will get home with no adult taking care of them. I almost wanted to take care of them and protect them.
So until what age do you usually commute with your parents in Mexico?
I think you have to be at least over around 12 maybe.
Oh.
Like it's not super safe to be like just walking on the streets on your own. So if you're a kid, they will like overprotective over you.
But in Japan it's like 5 years old.
So this like cool group of students, like really, I don't know, maybe like 6-year-olds, and they were all in their uniforms, and that was like super shocking for me. They had the same backpack, which I think it's something about their uniform, but that's not the way you would see it in my country at least.
Okay, so we're almost there at the restaurant. I'm so excited because I've never been to that kind of place.
I knew I was gonna eat sushi in Tokyo, but never in this place, which we're about to show you.
Me neither. 今回、寿司仙道の銀座店にご協力していただいています。わあ、すごく美味しそうです。寿司仙道。
It's so beautiful, even just like the entrance.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's expecting.
The smell is so good, the flowers. It's because they opened recently. So in Japan, when a restaurant or some shop opens, other people and the companies, they give them
send flowers?
Yes.
Wow, that's so nice. We're so excited.
I'm so excited and I'm so hungry.
I'm hungry, yes. That's a good thing we're hungry because we're gonna eat a lot of sushi.
Can't wait for you. And the entrance, it looks so special, like for members only.
Yeah, it's just like so exclusive. That is beautiful.
Do you know what is this one?
No, I have no idea. I'm guessing from my hands.
Yeah, it's called oshibori. And
Oshibori.
They bring it every time for you before the meal, so you wash it. You
Before
wash your
I'm
hands
ready.
before the meal.
It's only us in here. This whole thing is for us. You wanted me to try sake, didn't you?
That goes well with sushi.
This is so surreal. I think this is one of the best days of my life.
Oh my god, I've never been to such a fancy
We
place.
have like a personal chef for us. Honestly, this is an experience of a lifetime. I'm not even kidding right now.
So beautiful. So and they will cook just in front of us.
He was literally right there.
It's so beautiful. このおチョコもすごくこれは本当のゴールドです。It looks like a real gold. 日本酒ですね。
新潟のお酒です。
新潟のお酒です。
お米が美味しいところです。
And it's warm.
It is warm, yeah. It feels so good. It's like relaxing my hands for the best meal I'm about to have. It's kind of embarrassing how excited I am.
You never tried Japanese sake, right?
Never. This is the
Never?
first time. Itadakimasu.
いただきます。
Oh my god, that's good. This is really good. Not too strong, but it's sweet. It's not super sweet. It's just the right amount of sweet, and it's so easy to drink.
It's so soft. It's kind of covering your mouth, but it doesn't
Soft
taste
at the
like
same
alcohol.
time. Exactly. I was gonna say that. Exactly. It's
Don't have any weird aftertaste.
none.
It's just like
None
so
of it.
clean and smooth.
Are you supposed to like drink this slow? Or?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so.
Okay. I'll have to measure myself.
Tequila.
Yeah, exactly. I wanted to. Sorry. Oh
So
my
this is
god.
an appetizer.
This is an appetizer. Oh my god, this is so good, and it's not even sushi. Oh my god, and this is this is how my place looks like. I do have to tell you something. I didn't know how to use chopsticks before, and I actually practiced at home before this trip. Just because of this moment, I knew I was coming to this sushi and I didn't want to make a fool of myself, but I don't know if I'm gonna be any good. Please don't laugh. Itadakimasu. Oh my god. I can't believe this is the appetizer. That is so good. It's so fresh. It's just like if it came from the sea just right now. The whole experience just in front of you. How he prepares everything and gets it ready for us. I almost don't want to eat just to see him cook. Oh wow. The difference in the flavors are just crazy. Past one was just like so easy to eat and so good, and this is just like super tasty, but it's also, I think, still fresh.
Because the first one was kind of soft.
That is right.
And covering the moss, and the second one is the squid was so fresh and like smooth.
And you can like almost like chew it, maybe. I'm not even like, I want to keep eating, and we haven't even finished. We're literally just starting. Just starting. I'm literally like eating everything so fast of how good it is. So good. Sake is amazing. I just want to keep drinking this thing forever.
It doesn't taste like anything else, right?
Like anything else. I couldn't even describe it. I was trying to describe it and I was like, I don't know how to say it. Not even in Spanish. It's not a language barrier.
It's just like the texture is really soft. It's like a blanket in your mouth.
It's just so easy to drink. It's easy to drink, but you can tell it's like sake. It's alcohol somehow.
But no
because it's not
aftertaste.
strong. Yeah, exactly.
That's beautiful.
So pretty. I've had fried sashimi before, but it doesn't look anything like this. It is real Japanese sashimi. Yes, you can already tell it's gonna be awesome. Like, I haven't taken a bite and I'm already enjoying it. Like, This is the best shrimp I've ever had in my entire life. This doesn't even taste like shrimp. Oh my god, it's like it's alive in my mouth. In the best way possible. I might cry. Let me just tell you that. Because this is so good. Oh my god, I'm not over it. I'm not over it. You've ruined food for me. I will never be able to eat again.
So beautiful.
It's a bowl. I officially have no problems in my life. This has erased it all.
I'm just saying that in Japanese there are so many different names of fish, and even if you hear how to translate it in English, it's gonna be a very like scientific name. So
It's so hard to learn it. Yeah.
It's amazing. But I can just
I don't want to swallow. It's so good. It's so good. Even like from the very first like bite, it was so like tasty, but at the same time, it was not like extremely tasty. It just had the perfect like rice, fish, like mix in your mouth. Please tell him I'm gonna be here forever. Like they won't be able to take me out of this place. Never seen how they do that before. It's with their like bare hands. Literally, he's just the whole shape. He makes it himself. I think I like this one better. I think this is the best thing I've had.
I'm so curious because this is so creamy, right? It almost tastes like fat,
It does.
but squid doesn't have any fat.
No, exactly. But and the funny thing is that it gives you the squid flavor at the end. Like you start eating it and it's not like super fishy, but at the end you can tell it has squid on it.
So he's saying that when you cut the squid, it gives it sweet flavor.
It gives you the flavor from like cutting it.
In Japanese, so even if it's just one word in English, like tuna, in Japanese they have so many different types of tuna, and they just call them a different way.
I think it's gonna be the first time I try this fish then. This is so different. It's actually really fishy. I think it's the first thing we've had so fishy.
Because they call it silverfish.
Okay. Oh, that's
So
why the
there's-
color?
So there is red fish, white fish, and silver.
Okay.
And silver has the most fishy flavor.
That makes sense because it was fishy.
Mhm.
Good, but
Mhm.
fishy. I think it's like every single one we've had, it's similar, but at the same time so different. Like the
Mhm.
feeling in your mouth is the same, but when it comes to flavor, every single one of them finishes with something like perfect at the end. And I think this one was like the fishy taste. The last one was like the sweet taste, and then just like that. I honestly can't believe this is my life right now. I think it's the first time I'm having crab. I think I did it, right? Okay.
How is it the crab?
It's delicious.
This is a Japanese crab, and Japanese crabs are really expensive from Hokkaido
Oh.
because it's very, very hard to catch them. It's very dangerous.
So
The
this
place
is
where
like
they live-
exclusive crab.
Yes.
See, that's what I'm telling him. I won't be able to like eat ever again because then I'm gonna think this is how crab tastes like. I told you, so good. I love crab.
It's so sweet and salty.
It's so good. And also eating it, it's just like an experience. Just having to do this. I've never had to do this before in my life.
There is no sauces, no flavorings, just only a little bit of tiny bit of salt.
It's just crazy how good it is.
Oh yeah, that's it.
It's a
That's a crab here. So far, what is your favorite?
Jesus, what a hard question. I have two, squid and crab, so far. But I think my favorite was the squid.
Yeah, I think for me it was the mackerel.
The one I didn't know what it is.
Because usually it has more like fishy flavor, but this one didn't.
Arigatou gozaimasu. Yay! Because I kept saying thank you, and no. You just gave me one of the best days of my life. I'm so amazed. I can taste it. I can close my mouth. I'm just like shocked.
Oh my god. Oh my
Oh, it looks so good. This is so different for everything we've had. It's just the mix of everything makes it that you're tasting something, but then you go through the other thing and the other thing and the other thing. It's good.
Have you ever tried caviar before?
Is that this?
Yes.
Is this
Recommend
caviar?
it.
No, I don't think I. Oh wow. Oh my god. Now I know why this is a thing. Handsome. Handsome, pretty thing. Quite like a living experience in my mouth. Like you had to chew in order to eat it, but the more you chew, like the more you can actually taste it. But it's also not like super like flavorish. It's just perfect, easy to keep eating. I don't know.
And
What do you
when
think?
you chew it, it makes like nice sounds on your teeth.
Yes.
I like it.
Yeah. I thought so too. Like I can hear myself eating it. I want to show it so they understand what we are. It's so big. The craziest thing about this one is that we saw him crack open it, and then it was a perfect like sushi. This one's so good. This one's one of my favorites. I thought it was gonna be like way more like fishy, and it's not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Do you like shrimps?
For me, like seafood, I like almost everything, but I'm just not like huge on seafood. But that's just if it's like alone. I love sushi, so shrimp, I do. This kind of shrimps, they're not even shrimps. I've been lied to my entire existence. If this was what seafood tastes like, I would be crazy about it. Do you like this? I love it.
人生で食べたウニの中で一番美味しいです。
よかったです。ありがとうございます。
I was gonna say you just scared me, but that was really good. I don't know if it's because it's really, really good, but I loved it. I loved it. Each plate keeps getting just like more like beautiful. I'm so sad because I'm not gonna have it like Saturday again anytime soon. Like in my life, I have no idea when I'm gonna drink something this good ever again. I'm homesick, and it's not even my home. I feel like I need emotional help right now.
そこからオープンしました。
4月の19日。
Wow, so it's like neonish. Insane. Insane.
I'm literally about to cry.
Yeah, that's crazy.
すごく美味しい。びっくりしました。
I think trying is just an enough reaction for this. Everyone should try this at least once in their life. This is like a bucket list thing.
And the
That's probably the most like perfect tuna I've ever seen, taste, and tried in my
And
life.
I've been living in Japan for 12 years.
That is right. If I had to, I'd be okay with dying today. Like, I'd be okay. I'm not ready, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
I really didn't want to bite it.
Mm.
Just want to keep it in my mouth forever. Does it remind you of anything?
No. It reminds me like literally of the happiest day of my life. I'm remembering when I was born. This is how this experience feels like. The food is obviously amazing, but like the place, the music, how beautiful everything is, the chef is great, like the whole experience. If it would remind me of anything, it would be of a movie. Like I feel like the main character right now. It's like a real life fish. I don't know if I can eat it. That is crazy.
これまでに入れましたね。
It looks really beautiful. It's more like Sardinia.
Mm-hmm.
爆発しそうお腹が
You're killing me. Yeah.
卵焼き
Oh, but inside there's a shrimp.
What?
です。
Really?
そこを爆笑とつけて、エビの甘みを出してます。
Oh, that's super interesting. Then you can spoil how good it is. Oh no, now I wanna eat it.
もう、はい。
So rare.
Sour,
Mhm.
soft.
It's so rare. I don't think I've ever been this full, but it's not like the kind of full you like feel sick. I'm so full with happiness. Literally, I'm just like so extremely happy right now.
Even though I ate also a lot and I feel really full, but it doesn't feel like heavy.
Exactly, it's like you don't feel like, oh my god, I can't move.
It's just like you don't have more space.
Yeah, exactly. It's just you can't keep going, but you don't feel like you're not gonna be able to walk.
デザートはあるんですけど、デザート食べれますよ。
Can you eat it this night? もうこれがデザートだと思ってました。
I can't.
You can
I can't.
食べれます。
食べれます。
別腹です。Japanese they say there is a separate stomach for
Dessert. We say that in Spanish too.
Really?
Well, we actually said the dessert goes to the heart.
お
Okay.
ゼリーです、ゼリー。
ゼリー。あ、it's a jelly.
This plate, it's beautiful.
Yes.
Like I want it in my home.
Look at that.
So beautiful.
My choice.
Oh.
Good one.
Yeah.
You should also try the green tea.
Disclaimer: I'm not a big tea person, so I might not love it, but I'm gonna try it. I'm not used to like drinking tea.
This is not like the milk tea you tried
Yeah,
before.
that's why I'm trying it.
I'm so sure.
It almost doesn't taste like tea. It's just like water, nicely flavored.
So sour. It's literally like eating an orange,
It is. It is.
but it's soft orange.
I'm so glad I said yes.
This is really refreshing after having all these
I was gonna say the same thing. This was literally the perfect way of like and finishing. Obviously everything was delicious, but it has like the same flow, like the same kind of like flavors, and this is completely different. It's like the opposite thing. I can't believe what just happened. Like the past 2 hours have been like, have you seen Everything Everywhere All at Once? Like the movie is basically about how we live in like these different universes according to what choices we made. So your life could go either like A, B, C, D. Like there are tons of possibilities. This was never one that I expected to be happening in mine. I have no idea what choice that I made to be here right now. But it's definitely another universe.
I don't know why, but it feels like got stronger.
I literally just took a sip and I thought, oh my god, this is actually strong. But we're drinking the same thing. It didn't feel like that at first.
Maybe we got drunk.
Maybe it's because we've had 7.
At the beginning, on empty, it felt like water.
Yeah, are we losing our mind after
It's
this?
really interesting.
Every single thing we had, it had a different something that made it so amazing.
Even after 12 years of living in Japan, it was my first time to have this kind of a course. It was really, really special, and the fact that the chef is here, right here, explaining everything and cooking in front of us. 皆さん、今回の動画はここまでとなります。ぜひ、銀座にある鮮度というレストランのリンクを概要欄に貼り付けますので、予約して来てくださいね。美味しくて素敵な雰囲気で、私さんはとても 優しい方ですので一生の経験になりますので来てくださいね。あと日本酒もとても美味しかったです。感動しながら飲みました。この動画は気に入った方はいいね、チャンネル登録、インスタツイートからよろしくお願いします。バイバイ、See you! 今日はエマと築地市場に向かっています。It's called 本願寺。
It's so different from the temples I've been seeing.
Then your left hand.
This one, because it has a different
Oh.
one.
Fat fish.